Hello, everybody, and welcome back to City Skylines in the city of Knight's Gauntlet. And we are currently experiencing some issues with residential demand. There just is very little. So just got to work on letting the simulation catch up to that. Between episodes, I rebuilt I-75. I moved it a little bit further to the east here just to kind of go around this hill area. And so I rebuilt it between whatever road this is up here, Amanda Reed, and down here to the I-69, 96, whatever this is down here for real. So, having gone through all of that, I did realize I do have something that's going to bite me in the future. Is I really don't have any freeway going up this way, but oh well, they'll just have to live without it. So, I don't have any residential demand, which means it would be kind of pointless to expand a residential area at the moment. So what I would like to do is just look at some of the commercial areas in some of the cities. Excuse me. And I also have quite a bit of industrial demand. But our employment is still at 5%. So I have to be careful. I also don't have as many educated workers as I would like. Again, it is a Saturday. We are in real-time mod, so things move a lot slower in this real-time mod. So what I would like to do is look around and possibly expand, as I said, some of the industrial that I've got going on. So I do have the Rouge down here with its specialized industry. I'm going to drop just a little bit of generic industry into there as well. What the heck, we'll even put into this tiny little spot right here. There we go. Okay. I am going to get rid of right there, though. Okay. Just a little bit of industry there. So I do have this industry core here, which is seeming to do fairly good. We got our train issue sorted out. Trains are moving through much better than they were last episode. Now that I have sort of separated the freight from the industry. Let's take a look over here in Alpena. So up here in Alpena, we have no generic industry. So again, what I'm going to do, autosave. Come on, there we go. I'd like to just put a little bit of generic industry up here. Not too much. So what we'll do is we'll just put there. I'll just put here. And what the heck, we'll just go a little bit out this way. There. We'll leave just a little bit of a buffer here. In fact, what the heck, let's see if we can... We'll just sneak a little park right there in between. There we go, okay. And then I could just plop in a little bit more generic industry throughout this area. We'll put in just a little bits. So these little tiny 2x2, kind of like tool and die shops or something like that. Not a lot of them, are there? Well, there's one there. Here's a really tiny one right there. So I don't want this to turn into like, massive industry, but I would like to get some more generic industry throughout the cities. Okay, since there is a demand for it as well. Now that can also mean office, but office requires educated workers, and I really don't think I have the education to support a lot of offices at the moment. I do have some, but not a lot. Over here in Chicago, we had built 900 North Michigan, which is kind of standing out a little bit, but eventually it's going to have some of the other Chicago landmarks near it. So, and we had also expanded on the other side of I-94 here. So, okay. And something else I did, I noticed I think I noticed this a while ago, but I didn't do something about it. This entire stretch of rail here was elevated, and it was like a roller coaster. It was up and down and up and down. I went in and I kind of leveled it, and also changed some parts to ground and some parts to elevated. So, okay. We're getting a little bit of demand back for residential, but while that is slowly building itself back up, over here in the Chicago area, what I would like to do is, because there's always a demand for commercial, we'll just put in right on the corners here, just a little bit, kind of think of them like, you know, corner restaurants that the industry workers can go to eat lunch at, as opposed to eating out of their lunch pails. There we go. I mean, there's commercial right here too, but... And I may start replacing some of this with high density. Well, I will replace that with high density. In fact, why don't I just go ahead right here across from this park. This entire stretch, we'll just do that. And we'll force the issue by just deleting everything, or bulldozing it all. There we go. Massive urban renewal. Okay, so actually I did have some high density on this side too. Okay. So coming over here, let's look at Traverse City and Manistee. So Traverse City, I don't think has any generic industry, so let's see if we can put some down in here. Again, I just want to put some splotches of it down. Not a lot. Little mom and pop, like I said, tool and die shop type stuff. Or at least the appearance of that. Simulation will probably want to put whatever it can in there, of course. So actually, we'll have a little bit of generic right here in this corner, where we've got the, you know, I'll think of this as these are a bunch of like places to eat. So yeah, okay. In Manistee, Manistee is almost entirely industrial, but again, it's specialized. Whoop, no, that's way too much. Just little pieces of it. Somebody, we'll take it out so that they're not living right next door to it. And there, okay. I mean, this isn't really going to do much for the simulation. It's more just, I'm kind of hoping, I don't know, it'll be interesting. We'll see what it does. Okay. Alright. And then Cleveland was my last one over here. I think it did have industry, didn't it? Yeah, it's got industry over here, so it's doing fairly well. I forgot I had built this train station over here. And there's probably, oh, there's quite a few people using it. Wow. And actually, what I would like to do with that train station, to make it easier for the people that live in this area, I'm going to put a walkway over the freeway. Let's get a height that isn't too ridiculous here. Okay, there we go. It's, wow, this is difficult to get the right, there we go, okay. And yeah, we're gonna have to take out a house to do, oh, gosh darn it, what the heck? Alright, let me try this again. I want to get the height right, but at the same time, there we go, okay. And then to here. So yeah, this person's house is going to have to be demolished. Sorry. That's progress. And then we'll bring it right down to street level, I think. Okay, let's move it on this thing and make it look a little bit better here. Set that to the same height as that. There we go. Okay. It's not too ridiculous. I mean, that is a bit steep. I'd hate to be in a wheelchair or something to try to get up that. Okay, but that will... There we go. I got people using it already. Somebody on their bicycle. Okay. But that will get people over to that train station, I think, a lot easier. So that helps. Alright, so... Our residential demand is ever so slowly returning. Now, being full creative, I could just bump residential demand up and force the issue, but that does start to break things in the game. The simulation doesn't really like when you force the demand. So at some point, I may build London over here. And bring this out. This will be a poor man's 402. This will be the 401 going out to Toronto. We could put Gary down over here and just industrial powerhouse right there. Yeah, okay. So, I guess I could do a little bit of residential. Let's take a look at... Okay, so this is what's happening is Ann Arbor is soaking up my current residential demand. There's nothing terrible about that. And then I know I have a cathedral right here, but I want to put on this highest point right here, I want to put... Boom. There we go. Right on that highest point. And then this, what I would like to do, will come out, and this will be like its own, oops, I don't know why it's -2. Let's delete this road and try this again. Up 2, and it went -2 already. Okay, and then over. Just give it kind of like its own little, its own kind of park type thing. Okay, 3 or 6 lane road there. Delete that nub. And then this can just be like a giant park area for this church. I won't make it a zoned park. Oh, you know what would be really good there? In the healthcare. You always gotta have a cemetery by a church, right? Of course, though, the land is really sloped. Give him another nice park right about, I don't know, here. There we go. And then some pathways so people can walk around in this nice little park. Come up right alongside and behind the church, and then they can get to here. Boom. These are all just totally me having fun with drawing lines wherever. So yeah, it's gonna look kind of like a squid or an octopus, isn't it? I'm going to just utilize every one of these nodes. Oh, too short. There we go. Come on. There we go. And boom. Okay. Good enough. Actually, not so much. Let's give some cross paths here, too. Something like that. There we go. Okay. And then, because I can, let's put some nice trees in. I'd like to get a nice big one of these, though. There we go. Couple of really tall redwoods in the middle here. What do we got this one? A green tree. Well, this is Michigan, so let's go ahead. We're going to put down some sugar maples. Just dot the entire thing with sugar maples. There we go. Okay. All right. That gives the Detroit area a distinctive landmark, just like Chicago has its own 900 North at the moment. I don't remember what the other ones are that I can put down here. We've got... Oh, I definitely have to have the Penobscot building. That's what I should have done over here. Gotta have the Penobscot building in Detroit. Where can we put that down? Actually, over here, right here in the downtown area would be good, I think. Oh, space already occupied. What do I got that's there that it doesn't like? Oh, it's too wide. Okay, we're gonna anarchy it in. Boom. Please tell me that. Okay, good. And then these should disappear. Yeah, they're complaining about not enough goods, so we'll just delete them anyhow. There we go. Actually, what the heck? Oh. Got a cat on the lap at the moment. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put high density all around it. There we go. Okay. Excellent. We're doing well. Okay. Good. I like that. I need to find a good theme for Traverse City. I mean, yeah, we got the cherries, as it were, going on. And then over here, we have the equivalent of paper. I think Alpena has paper in one of the largest cement manufacturers as well. Ann Arbor, yeah, whatever. Okay. Cleveland. I have to come up with a good theme for Cleveland if somebody has any ideas. I'm not really familiar with Cleveland, so if somebody has a suggestion, please let me know. I actually have never visited the city of Cleveland, so... In fact, I don't think I've ever been to this part of Ohio. For us here in Detroit, when we want to go east, we just cut through Canada and go east. In Manistee, I've never been there either. So, and what I might do, even though it's not going to be geographically correct, right around here. In fact, why don't we go ahead and start it? It would be... It's not going to be geographically correct. But nothing is, so... what I'm going to do, because it's major construction on roads, I'm going to pause. And I'm going to rebuild this because it is, again, driving me nuts. And we want freeway, 3-lane. We're going to do the parallel road tool. Opposite direction. I have to move this because I have something on my overlay. There we go. Okay. So let's just take it and we'll kind of do a lazy curve out towards here. There we go. Move that up just a little bit. Give me a segment. There we go. Give a little bit of curve to that. Bring this up. Bring this up. Gosh, I'd love move it. Let's see. This doesn't really have to be that high, does it? We can take that and we can push this out just a little bit that way. Of course, now that does have to go up a little bit. It's a little bit close to that railroad. There we go. And then I don't think I can legally do that. Nope. Denied. So what we'll do is that, and we need to, oops, darn it, too many clicks. There we go. Directly connect that. Up a little bit more. There we go. Okay. That kind of works. Okay. It looks, it looks something better. And then parallel road tool does have a problem occasionally with connecting nodes. Not too big of a deal. Oops. Go back over here. Okay. And then, of course, I have to do my 4-lane upgrade there. Okay. So, having spent all that time doing that, I'd like to build Lansing. So for Lansing, it's going to need an exit from the freeway. So let's go ahead and get a road ready for that. So let's plan where that road would be. Not too close to this interchange, so how about right here? How's that look? That's a good height. Excellent. Down. 1, 2. There we go. I'm not going to build that end for the time being. And we'll have a straight shot through road. That goes down. I don't know about there. Okay. We'll have a nice little windy road, sort of paralleling the freeway here. Out to, I don't know, right about here. There we go. And I did want to make it the nice little tree-lined road. There we go. Everybody gets tree-lined roads in this wonderful city, right? Over here, I could connect this to Ann Arbor, so why don't I go ahead and do that? So these houses are going to have to go. Nope, road guidelines. That's what I want gone. There we go. I may or may not put a whatchamacall there. Exit and entrance ramps. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. What the heck? We'll just go straight in. Okay. How's that look? This could come up a little bit. And then that could go up. Whoop, a little bit too much. Okay, that could have stayed down, couldn't it have? Okay. Back over to here, though. The part of the city we care about. We're going to have right here, I'm going to put something in there. If I can find it. There we go. Because it's the state capital. Yeah, I know, that's the U.S. capital. But okay. I think it works out that, you know, being the state capital, it should have a capital presence. Capital idea. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's go ahead. We're going to put down some... It's going to be surrounded by offices. Let's unpause the game. I should have unpaused it when I was done with the freeway. From here, we'll just come out to there, and then this is where we'll just have actually, if that's going to be a main road, so I don't want to have a lot of intersections on it. So instead, we'll just have one intersection on it of that, and then off of that, we shall have stub roads that go off this way, this way, this way, and this way. And we're just going to plop in, and I know I said earlier I don't have office workers, but I think offices would be a logical choice right next to the Capitol. And then across the street from the Capitol should be a park. Go over to here. I want to do just a little bit of smoothing out here. Okay. Good. Let's go over here to our zoning, and we do want to make a park area. Yep. Is that a park, or is that... Yeah, that is a park. Okay. Excuse me. You shall put that right across the street. This is a lot of the game. It's just a lot of, as you have probably seen from all the episodes that I've done, it is just a lot of just placing stuff down. It can get very repetitive. But this is going to be a very straightforward park, obviously. And of course, we're going to cover it with trees, but we're going to cover it with a different type of tree. There we go. Good. Oh, and look, our residential demand has shot through the roof. So while we're in Lansing, we shall do a little bit of residential. Excuse me. I may or may not be coming down with a cold. I don't know. I really hope not. I do not do well with colds. They stick with me for weeks. Yeah, what the heck? We're gonna drop down in this area. High density. They are gonna need some schools. So before they start building, which they probably already have, let's get these schools in. They're gonna need police. Look at them, the real deal police station. Okay, so where I was planning to put a whole bunch of residential is now gonna end up becoming kind of a city services thing. There we go. And they're going to need a hospital. We shall put the hospital... Yeah, what the heck, we'll put it there. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and paint it. We'll trim up our edges. Oh, I didn't... It would really help if I actually had built that, entrance ramp, wouldn't it have? Oh boy. I get way ahead of myself a lot of times. I get so excited wanting to build the section of the city. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use on-ramps and off-ramps to start with. One-way roads, one-way roads. back to this. Oh, that's a lot closer than I wanted it to be there. Darn it. Oh well. Now there's going to be lane chicanery going on. Okay, but at least people can get in and out of there now. And yeah, that was much closer than I anticipated. Oh well. Okay, but now people can get there. I knew they're going to need some shops over here, so let's get a little bit of a commercial district going. So this I'll lay out just a little bit differently. Nope, come on. Delete that, delete. Oh, that was way too close. Dang it. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's what I was after. Okay. And my roads are apparently... Oh wow, I really messed this up, didn't I? Gosh, I really messed this up. Okay. It's not the first time. My brain just is not thinking anymore. Okay. That's what I was after. What the heck? They'll just fill the entire thing with high density. Okay. Okay, that will slowly fill itself in. Workforce is down to 1%, but we do need a lot of residential. Let's get some more residential in, and then maybe I can wrap up this particular episode. So I would like to continue this nice 6-lane tree-lined road out, but I put the hospital in the way. That's alright. This is what Road Anarchy is built for. We'll go as far as that right there. Okay. It's a little bit off kilter, but oh well. And then we will have some high density over in this area and through here and there. Low density all through here. Oh, no, I do want that one. There we go. All the bail bond shops and such right next to the Capitol there. Okay. Oh, speaking of bail bonds and such, what if we also threw down the courthouse? Just kind of make this a government campus. There we go. Alright, well, we'll have to let the simulation catch up to all that, unfortunately. Look at that, it's only been one game day for the past episode, but it is what it is. So things will slowly grow. We're up to 39,000. I think I started at 36,000. So 3,000 population, 10% growth. Not too bad. Just under. Oh, I've got some flooding going on. Oh boy, because I did raise the water levels. So let's go ahead. Let's help some of these people and raise them up out of the water. And you need to come up a little bit. You're going to need to go up a little bit. End of this road's going to need to come up. There we go. Alright. This road will have to come up a little bit. There we go. Anybody else? I thought I saw some more flooding going on. Oh yeah, over here. Oh boy. Let's bring it up. Take this down a little bit though. And then that water will, yeah, flood out this way. Okay. FEMA to the rescue. Anybody else complaining? Oh, they don't have enough heat. Oh, I gotta get my heat under control. So that's where we'll end the episode at, actually. What is my heat at? Oh, yeah. Alright. The folks of Ontario to the rescue again. Providing our geothermal heat. There we go. Okay. And... oh, that wasn't flooding. I thought I saw flooding there. Okay. So everybody, I hope you've enjoyed this particular episode of City Skylines Knights Gauntlet. We've got a true capital city, or capital portion of the city going on. It's tiny, but it's there. So everybody, please, if you like what you see, hit the like button. Let me know what you like. It really helps me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And if you want to get notified, hit this bell button to get notified of new updates. And everybody, I will see all of you in the next episode of Cities Skylines Knights Helm. Take care and bye.